Hey everybody, welcome back to Villains and Vice. As you may know, a few months ago we took a cruise aboard the disneywish and we did a thing. You know I love Ogas and you know I had a great time on the Galactic Star Cruiser. So one of the things I was most excited about doing on the Wish was going into the Hyperspace Lounge. Most of our cruise videos are still forthcoming. I had misplaced the memory card, but I did want to share this special video with you because one of the coolest experiences for us was in the Hyperspace Lounge, and we got that $5,000 drink, the Kaiburr Crystal. The experience is just that. It's an experience. It's not just one drink, it's multiple drinks. It's a cocktail and 4 shots of some of the most expensive and most rare spirits in the entire world. Plus you get kind of like a Star Wars prize pack delivered to your room later on that night, but I'll explain some of that later. I had talked about it for months leading up to the cruise, and Mike was pretty adamant that that was crazy and was not going to happen. But we got in there, and I don't know if he just got swept up in the moment or the atmosphere, but when it came time to order drinks, he said, "What do you want?" And I said, "Well, you know what I want." And he said, "Do it." So here you go. Enjoy our Kaiburr Crystal experience. We are at Hyperspace Lounge.
Even Betty knows it's a bad idea.
And Mike green-lighted the Kaiburr Crystal drink.
Best husband ever.
Someone sent Vacation Mike an award. It's an experience, Mike. It's an experience.
Oh, it's gonna be an experience, all right. I'm gonna be thinking about this every night that I'm at work for the next.
Get ready for it. It's coming. What did you get?
Look at all this, man.
Cloud City.
Cloud City. Cloud City. There it is. Yes. Cloud City. City. What did you get, Pete?
The Moons of Endor.
Moons of Endor. There you go. For your gummies? Oh, I love gummies. Let me add them. Oh, that smells so good. Wafting at you. Yeah, thank you.
I was afraid that was all going in. I was like, oh my lord, that's serious.
I know, I was like, got it.
very good. It's a spacey old-fashioned. What's not to like?
Can I eat these?
Yeah, they're gummies. How's yours, Pete?
It's good. It's sweet. It's more sweet than the herbal one at Oga's. What is that one called? The Slug Slinger. With the ingredients, it looked like it would be kind of a Slug Slinger, but it's a lot sweeter than that, but there's still that herbal flavor to it.
What are you doing? Getting a Kaiburr Crystal.
Alright, you ready? This is the Cantono. This is from the Jedi. They like to transport only the expensive relic. So now we have to open it. Alright, so who wants to open? You, madam?
Do you want to do it?
I think this is you now.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
So you need to press, because there is a code, a special code. Press.
Press.
Yeah.
And press.
Yeah. Let's wait for a little bit. Now you press this one in the middle. And one more. One more over there. Wow, you got it. So now you need to twist it. Yeah! So let me introduce you. We have the 3 more expensive and rarest spirits in the world. So now you have the gin watenshi. This one is all the way from the Kaiburr Distillery. This one is like a whole procedure to make it, because the distillery had to distill like 50 times in order to get just one bottle of it. So that's why it's make it unique and exclusive.
Okay, in case you missed that, each distillation process of this watenshi gin yields 15 milliliters. 15! So that means they have to go through this process 50 times just to get enough of it to fill a 5th. That's crazy. And let me tell you, that gin is smooth. It was like otherworldly. Like, I imagine it's what Elrond and the elves at Rivendell would drink. I imagine this is what the Fountain of Youth tastes like. It was like drinking crystals. I don't know how to explain it. It just felt so pure and amazing that I was blown away. So blown away by this gin.
Having what we call tree. And this one, it's one of the expensive one, and also this one is from the house. This one is only, like, they have like a selection of whiskey, and they blended all this bourbon. This is really exclusive, it's really smooth.
So next was the Pappy Van Winkle 23-year reserve bourbon. Pappy is made in very small batches, where most common bourbons age their bourbon whiskey from like 2 to 5 years. Pappy ages theirs for a minimum of 10 to 15 years. It is really hard to get your hands on. So most likely if you find it, you're going to find it aftermarket, and you're going to pay, you know, like $5,000 for a bottle of this stuff. We were super excited to try this. We have some Pappy at home, but we do not have the 23-year vintage. Whew. It was so smooth. It was so smooth. It was delicious, and I have to say it was sweeter than I thought it would be. It tasted kind of like oak and caramel. So smooth, so amazing. If you are a bourbon drinker, I'm sure you will love it. We are bourbon drinkers, and we all thought it was incredible.
And the last one, you have the port wine flat grade. So this one is a special edition. So this one you will feel like a chocolate finish, really smooth. It's really, really nice.
Okay, so the third shot is Taylor Floodgate Kingsman. Yes, like the movies. Very rare tawny port. I think this is probably what stood out most for our group. It is aged for 9 decades. 90 years. And only 700 bottles of this port have been produced. 700 ever. It was also super sweet. It tasted like butterscotch. It was the perfect like after dinner sipping drink. It was amazing. My mom loves port, and she'd been wanting to try a tawny port. So this is what she got. Sorry, Mom, it's all downhill after this.
In the middle, you have here is like a sidebar. we are using the ammonia. So this one it has sweet protein, and also it has juice, like this is a Japanese citrus plus Grandmanier quintessential. It's an orange liqueur. So all of these treats make so unique this cocktail because we don't shake it, we delicate stir it, so in order to preserve all the aroma. So it's kind of sidecar, but a high-end exclusive sidecar.
Awesome.
All right. You like to taste it?
I would love to taste it.
So just give it a sip from the
Start here.
There you go.
Yes.
Wow, that's smooth.
Really smooth.
Really smooth. That is
So in
amazing.
every destination, they collected 15 milliliters.
15 milliliters.
Only 15 milliliters. So that's why they have to make it 50 times distillation in order to get one bottle. I'm gonna bring the bottles for you to show you.
Okay.
Okay? This is the Watenshi in. For the next one, we have our exclusive Papi One Winkle 33. Also, it's difficult to get it. We only have it in the ship. So, if you're a bourbon connoisseur, you know, like this is Papi One Winkle. It's really, really rare to get it. So, maybe you'd like to have a sip.
I do not. I don't think I can taste the one I don't have.
Happy. That's always good. Really good. Really good.
Alright. Let me help you with that. You can
Don't spill it yet.
No.
This one is the Pure Wine Taylor Flagate. This is a special edition, Kissman edition. So this one is unique. So you will see the tones of chocolate, pretzels, like cocoa. It's really smooth as well. Like that. It's really good.
Very good. Very good.
Right in the middle is our high-end cocktail cigar that I was telling you. So we are using Louis XIII to make that one, along with our quintessential Grand Marnier. So this is not like any other Grand Marnier. This is an exclusive Grand Marnier. It's an orange liqueur. So this one, and also we added a citrus yuzu. Yuzu is like a citrus Japanese lime, let's say. So we stir that one in order to make the one right in the middle.
That's amazing. Like it's really good. Really good. And the actual cocktail in the middle, which is their take on a sidecar, which I believe was called a bark speeder. It's usually made with the Camus cognac, but for some reason, I guess maybe they didn't have it on the ship for that particular sailing, so they made ours with Louis XIII cognac, which I was totally okay with. Louis XIII cognac consists of a mix of up to 1,200 different eau de vie that are combined to create the final blend. We learned actually a lot about it from Colin during our cognac tasting on the Wish. Thanks, Colin! Louis XIII wasn't part of our tasting, but we actually learned a lot about it there. So that was kind of fun because we did that before we went to the Hyperspace Lounge. Also in the bark speeder is Grand Marnier Quintessence. It's a blend of extremely rare cognacs, some over 100 years old. Only 1,000 bottles of this were ever produced, and the bottle itself is in hand-blown glass. So fancy, so cool. And there was also, you know, yuzu, which is a Japanese citrus fruit in it. The cocktail was amazing. It did taste like a sidecar, an elevated sidecar. It's hard to explain, like you could taste the quality. You got all of the different flavors, which was amazing. It was really well balanced. but it felt crazy to be drinking a cocktail made from such expensive and rare liquors. You know what I mean? That was just nuts.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna let you enjoy.
It was incredible. I mean, it was incredible. We shared all of it, so everybody in our group got to try some, so that was fun. Everyone got to experience it a little bit and say that they tried these crazy things that we'll probably never try again. And it's not just the drink. I do want to say, if you're thinking about getting this, just keep in mind that the $5,000 price tag does not count the gratuity. With gratuity, it's more like a $6,000 drink, but I would still do it again. Even Mike said he was glad that we did it. I don't know that he would say he would do it again, but I would do it again. And I would try to do it on the first night of the cruise because it really impacts your future visits to the Hyperspace Lounge. They really treat you like royalty, and that's pretty fun, right? Squeeze out all you can. So your little prize pack they bring to your room that night, it includes a blanket, a backpack, 2 corksicles, 1 resistance and 1 first order, a water bottle, a bottle of sparkling wine from Skywalker Ranch. You get a picture of your party and everybody who was working at the Hyperspace Lounge during that cruise, so that was fun. You get to keep the cups. They are silver plated cups. The one the cocktail came in the middle, and then the 3 smaller ones around the sides. They mail those to your house. You get escorted off the ship on debarkation day, so you don't have to wait in line. That was very cool. And the piece de resistance of the whole thing, and I think might be the other thing that pushed Mike over the edge, you get a voucher for 4 people to tour and do a wine tasting at Skywalker Ranch, which is not typically open to the public. But they make an exception for people who get this drink at the Hyperspace Lounge on the Disney Wish. How cool is that? So we have until the end of 2023 to book that trip to California, to check out Skywalker Ranch, and I don't know who's the most excited about it. So that was it. That was our Kaiburr Crystal experience aboard the Disney Wish. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I say I would do it again, but that really was probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it was just so cool and so fun, and I'm so glad that we were able to share it with our family, except my dad, who did not want to come on the cruise. Stay tuned for other cruise videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See switches, I start flipping.
Stop touching things. What happened, Mike?
Well, now we've lost the light.
Oh, there he goes again!
Oh, I got the light back.
Mike, make it fall down again.
Oh, no.
Let it go. Mike! Just leave. No, leave it. Mike!
I can bring it down.